Hello, my beautiful Aries. This is your message from your animal spirit guides. Okay, this is prepared by Stephen Farmer. Stephen Farmer, he's got PhD in shamanic practicing. He's a I think he's a licensed psychotherapist. He's very good, and I love these cards, this deck, because it gives you sort of an area of life you can self-reflect on, think about, and gives you a piece of advice. So this is for this upcoming week, or the time is fluid actually here. Okay, this is for you, Aries, my lovely Aries. What is your animal spirit message? Let's see. Oh, we got it. Oh, polar bear, we got the same one for Aquarius. So I know this card. Polar bear is about standing up for yourself. Okay, stand up for yourself and speak your truth respectfully and compassionately with no attachment to outcome. Okay, so polar bear, basically, I know the card by now, is about for you, Aries, to also if you are working with people this week, or if you are in a love situation, any sort of relationship with people, it's good for you to stand up for yourself. But when you do so, make sure you're coming out from the place of heart and from the place of compassion, so that way you've got the power. Because if you stand up for yourself and you only express yourself and you only coming from the place of logic, then you're losing the power. People will not follow you. But if you can stand up for yourself and speak and being respectful, show your emotions, so you stand up for yourself, but you also talk to people in the emotion, you open up emotionally, you're building emotional connection. These two combine at the power. However, this card, polar bear, is also about creating your boundaries. If there's something you don't like, you're not feeling happy about, if there's people treating you in a way you don't like, if they do something that it's outside of your comfort zone, if you're told someone, listen, I don't like this, I don't like the way you talk to me, I don't like when you do this, please do not do this again. If someone keeps doing it despite you making it clear that's not something you appreciate, you got to stand up for yourself. You got to stand your ground. Okay, and you got to say no. And you don't need to apologize for it, because if you already told someone, Aries, that this is what you like and this is what you do not like, and if someone keeps pushing, that means you got to stand your ground. Not being rude, but just tell them. You don't have to apologize. Let me see if there's something more I could get onto it, but I think these were the most important points. Sometimes I read out the cards, sometimes the meaning, sometimes I say it. If I know it, I say it. I'm getting to know this deck. So basically, ask for what you want this week and see what happens. Don't get worked up about how it turns out. So don't think about the expectations. What will be the outcome? You may or may not get what you want, Aries, but at least your chances are much better if you ask. So if you don't ask, you don't get. That is a good English saying. Ask for setting boundaries with others, such as saying no to request or demand. So you don't always have to say yes. When you do so, they may respect those boundaries or try to test them. So if some people try to test your boundaries this week, stand up for yourself, stand your ground, be clear, and do not apologize, because you don't have to apologize for the boundaries you set for yourself. Okay? So approach the situation this week with the purity and innocence of a child. So coming from the place of heart, but also coming from the intensity of a warrior. So you can fight with people, but stand your ground, not with anger, because anger is not gonna work. But coming from the place of truth, of dignity, and emotion. Okay. So if someone keeps testing your boundaries and pushing your boundaries, you just be honest. You say how you feel about it, but don't get worked up about it. Don't get angry, because the anger will always be reflection on you, sort of. Because if you talk to people and you've got your emotions in control, this is when you are winning, and you'll be the winner then. Okay. And when you express yourself from your heart and from a place of power, it's an unbeatable combination. Okay, you don't need to grow or bully, nor do you need to fade into the background and deny yourself and the opportunity to directly affect the situation. Okay. I feel like someone is coming here. So just listen to people. Um, if you want to stand up for yourself, but in a nice manner. And I think you can do that, Aries. But you a fiery star, and sometimes you feel like you can be quite passionate, and you may say things that can kind of make people afraid. So try to make sure your emotions are in check when you're approaching people, and just say what you need to say, stand your ground, but come out from the place of compassion. It's about compassion, emotions. And when you create those boundaries and you explain in an emotional way to people why you've created them, then maybe they won't be pushing them. So that is something for you, Peacock, sorry, Polar Bear. Stand up for yourself this week, okay? And speak your truth respectfully and compassionately. Okay, so then everyone will be able to understand you. If they cannot, then you got to stand your ground and do not apologize then. All right, see you later. Bye. See you later, alligator. All right, just as a chatty, come on. I just want to show the dog. That's what I do for all of the readings at the end. Hello, come on, come here, Charusha. She doesn't really want to. I think she's been tired of being filmed. Hey, bye bye. So, all right then, see you. See you next week. Bye.